All right, holy moly. I've been working with Resolume and Unreal and a bunch of other stuff trying to get some semblance of a functioning prototype for triggering live stage visuals for Wesley and the Crushers. So, Resolume is essentially a video mixer software that allows you to have a bunch of different video loops and other stuff and mix them together. Like, for instance, if I put this on top, I can mix the two and fade between, so that's cool. But I'm mainly using it as a timecode chase video player. So I'm using LTC timecode, and I've just downloaded a file that's 10 minutes long and has the timecode I want. And I'm running that, just playing it through Audacity, running it through a virtual audio cable that then feeds into both Resolume and Unreal. This is Unreal 5, I believe. And the basic idea is I'm going to use Resolume to play the videos. Originally, I was going to try to use Unreal Engine to play the videos, but it doesn't make a very good video chase player because it has problems if the timecode jumps around. It has a hard time catching back up and picking up the video where it was. So I'm going to use Unreal for handling DMX as well as helping me visualize what it's going to look like, and just all that kind of sequencing stuff, and then Resolume will just handle the video playback. So what I have, let me get the timecode going so I can just hit start, and you see the timecode starts in Unreal as well as right here in Resolume. And what I've set up, let me go, and I don't need to pause it. What I've set up is just a very simple control system between Unreal and Resolume that I'm just using simple DMX channels. The nice thing is I don't even have a DMX controller plugged in right now. It's sitting on the floor unpowered. So this works without any hardware, which is really cool. And so basically I have it set up so that channel 1 ejects, channel 2 switches to this clip, 3 to this clip, 4 to this clip, and so on. The unfortunate thing is I can't assign zones. It's just if anything updates on this, it sends the cue to eject or switch to the clip. But in theory, I can put this on some random ass universe that the hardware is not going to use, but it'll all be scripted out and it'll work well. So let's go ahead and turn that off. We have our time code going, so if I switch to the clip that's synchronized up, it'll start playing. And this should play on below. And this will go until it's finished. So if I skip ahead in the time code, you will see that both of these time codes update. And it jumps to the correct time. 2 minutes. If I jump to 3 minutes, it jumps to 3. Yep, and so the video is just about over. Cool. And then I will basically have a sequence to, once it's done, eject the clip, which you saw it did that, and then I can switch to the next clip, which will then start playing. And then each of these clips have a timecode offset that I can just tell it this is what the timecode I want to start. And then essentially all I'm going to have to do is make myself a sequence that says when we get to this timecode, update this so it ejects the clip, and then when you get to this timecode, switch to the correct clip so that it starts playing. And then I can also set up a thing that if the timecode, I can set up some logic using blueprints so that if the timecode stops, I can run a check to see if the timecode has stopped, and then if it does, just eject the clip and switch back to a stock loop. And then what's also cool is with Resolume is I can set it up so that I can have a camera actually feed into this. So if I feed, I don't have a camera plugged in right now, but I can feed a webcam or an ATEM video switcher into one of these and just have that be a live, here I can just plug in OBS virtual camera, plug that as a live video feed so I can have my video switcher and everything, and then do live mixing of that in with it, as well as having all these other visuals that are synchronized. So that's the general idea. I just wanted to get this recorded so that I can show people and hopefully get some help because I have no idea what I'm doing. So anyway, that's that.